Alright. I'm back again, y'all. The Weekend Motivator. Here to put some of that positive motivation in the air for y'all here at the end of this weekend. Don't forget, subscribe to my page. I can see all the names of the people that's actually subscribing to my page. And I thank y'all. Thank y'all for the support. And if you haven't subscribed, come support me, man. Support a young brother. I am being consistent with my videos and I am talking about something. Well, anyways, after doing the research for my last video, Health and Wellness, the Gift, man, I learned a lot, especially when it comes to being healthy and trying to stay healthy. So right now I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good. I've been working out more. I've been eating healthier and not letting nobody stress me out. And I'm going to make a habit out of all this stuff. Matter of fact, this weekend topic is called Creatures of Habit. Because us humans are actual creatures of habit. We all have some type of habit, whether good or bad. For those that don't know, a habit is an involuntary behavior that you repeat over and over and over. Basically, it's something that you can't help but to do. Brushing your teeth every morning can be a habit. Working out can be a habit. Smoking marijuana and cigarettes can be a habit, a bad habit. Hell, being here on social media can be a habit. Did you know that 40 to 45% of the decisions we make a day is a habit? Let me tell you a little bit about how the human brain works. If you do the same behavior over and over several times a day, several times a week, and several times a month, your brain takes that same behavior and move it from your conscious and put it in your subconscious. Now that same behavior becomes a normal routine, or in other words, a habit. I'm going to tell you somewhat of how the subconscious work. First of all, your mind can only focus on one thing at a time. So therefore, your brain puts behaviors that you do on a regular basis inside your subconscious. So you can still do it without even thinking about it and continue to focus on your main thoughts or whatever you have going on at the present time. For example, if you're driving down the road while texting, your main focus is on that text message. But the habit from you driving on a regular basis is installed in your subconscious. And that's what's keeping you on that road while you're texting and between them lines and paying attention. The reason we can walk around and still stay balanced while doing any and everything is because walking is one of those habits that's inside our subconscious. So now that you have an idea of how habits come about, let's learn together how we can get rid of them bad habits. Because the key to changing your life starts with changing your habits. And it's not as easy as it sounds. One of the hardest things for a human to do is remove bad habits from their subconscious. But it's possible. I've been reading this book called The Power of Habits by Charles Duhigg. Charles said the first thing you want to do when trying to get rid of a habit is acknowledge that habit. Some of us have bad habits, but don't want to get rid of those habits. Because what's bad to you may be good to the next man or woman. Some people like being crackheads. Some people like being drunks and winos. A habit is nothing but an addiction. But the wrong addiction will fuck up your whole life. But check this out. Charles talks about a framework, which is a bunch of ideas of how habits work. And it's called the habit loop. The habit loop has 3 elements with it, which is the cue, the routine, the reward. Now listen close because it gets real. So first we got the cue. The cue is the trigger, what triggers your habit. It could be the location that you're in, the time of the day, your emotional state, or the people that you're around. Next, we got the routine. The routine is basically the habit that you have. Finally, we got the reward. The reward is basically what the habit does for you, the benefits that you get out of the habit from your point of view. That reward enforces that routine, which is the habit, and keeps that routine into place. And it all goes down inside your brain. I'm going to use myself for example to show y'all how a habit loop works and how I used it to my advantage. I used to be addicted to marijuana. Yeah, just like a lot of us. I used to smoke before work, after work, before I ate, before I slept, before sex, after sex, sometimes in the middle of sex. I was damn near controlled by marijuana. I was abusing it. I had no choice but to let it go if I wanted to be successful in life. So I acknowledged that I had an addiction, and I narrowed down the cues as far as what triggered me to want to smoke, which was boredom, stress, and me being around people that smoked a lot. So for the boredom, I started reading books and watching educational YouTube videos. For the stress, I started working out. And for the people that smoked a lot, I just stopped coming around. And my routine was my habit, which was smoking marijuana. And the reward that came with me smoking marijuana was me being high while doing everything. Kind of made everything feel a little extreme. But I replaced those rewards with gaining more knowledge from the books and the videos. Having my mind set to have a big meal at the end of my workout. And learning more about myself while not being around a bunch of people that smoke marijuana. Now, I'm living a different life than I used to live. And it feels great. It feels real good, real good. I'm telling you, if you're not happy with your life, learn your habits. The habits that make you unhappy. Learn the cues that trigger those habits and avoid them. And find yourself new stuff to reward yourself with. And you can change your life for the best. And I'm going to leave y'all a few links in my description of where I got my information from. Well, again, man, that's all I got for y'all this weekend. So please, don't forget to subscribe to my page. Like this video, share it with a friend, and let's help motivate each other together. I see y'all again next weekend. Thanks for listening. Peace out. I love y'all.